So Cam, we, along with all the Ute fans out there, are so excited that you've announced that you're returning. How do you feel about it, though?
Excited, just looking forward to really getting back in the building and going to work and excited to get
Awesome.
back out on the field in front of the Rice Eccles. It's going to be great.
It is going to be great. We all can't wait. But rumors are that you decided well before the Rose Bowl that you'd be returning to Utah for 2023. Is that true?
Yeah, I was about a little over a week before the game. Kind of got some time to go home with my family and talk to them, and kind of just felt right staying, and was just really looking forward to announcing, but didn't really want to take anything away from the game or the team.
Yeah, very, very cool. So as you're sitting around with your family, right, over the holidays, what made you ultimately decide to come back?
Everything just feels right about coming back. We got a great coaching staff with some great players, and I know everyone's going to be itching to go out there and really go a step above winning the Pac-12 championship. And I know everyone's going to be up to the task, and we're just going to be looking forward to working for it and going and attacking everything next year.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So you mentioned great players.
Oh, yeah.
Can you tell us who else is coming back with you?
A few guys will be, but I'm not going to announce for them. I'll let them go ahead and announce for themselves, but it's going to be a good group of guys for sure.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Very exciting. Okay, Cam, so now maybe a little tougher question for you. What were your thoughts, middle of the Rose Bowl, right, as you're walking back to the locker room after your injury? What was going through your mind?
Disappointed that you never want to get hurt during the course of a game, but my focus was still on the game, really focused on winning the game and just making sure my guys were in a position to win the game. And yeah, that's all I was really looking at and really focused on at that point.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
So you've won 2 conference championships. How are you going to stay motivated for potentially a third? What does that look like?
It's not easy, and it's easier to get to the top than it is to stay at the top, and that's what Coach Witt always talks about. We talked about it last season, and we know that we had to endure a lot and go through a lot of hardships to get there. So it's not going to be easy, but we're going to have to go with those bumps and just take them and roll with them and do everything that we possibly can to put ourselves in a position to win it again, get that three-peat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Love it.
Absolutely.
We're all cheering for a three-peat, no doubt.
Absolutely.
No doubt. We hear that you enjoy reading. What type of books do you like to read? What does Cam sit down with at night and just, dive into?
Self-help and motivational books. I love those books. One of my favorites is The Four Agreements. There's actually another book called The Fifth Agreements, and it's by Miguel Don Ruiz, I believe, Jr., and he's awesome. He's a great author and really just a great read and kind of something that I like to read once a year and just kind of remind myself of those 4 different agreements and even the 5th one.
Very cool. Love that. So as we look back to football, next year setting up to be a really strong QB conference, what gives you the advantage over the others, obviously, besides your experience?
Besides the experience, I don't know. I just think I'm a competitor. I like to go out there and compete, and we have a tough-nosed football team that really kind of backs that style of play. So it's fun every time you step out there to really just go to work and embody that blue-collar kind of physicality that Utah embodies.
Love it. So schedule next year is tough. What game are you looking forward to playing in the most?
I think just going to week 1. I think gotta go down to play Florida week 1 in Rice Eccles. That's going to be exciting. It's going to be good to have them have them experience what Pac-12 plays in that stadium and just kind of get that environment going again and just really go out there and dominate the football game, really.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, Cam, we are so excited that you're coming back. I think everyone, every Utah fan could not be more ecstatic. And again, just so wishing you well and health and all the things so that game 1, we can all come out strong and and win.
Absolutely. Thank you. Appreciate that. I'm looking forward to being out there. Yeah.
Well, Cam, thank you so much for joining us today. Such an exciting day, obviously for you, but especially for all the Utah fans out there too.
Yeah. Thanks for having me, and go Utes.